Borinquen hermosa, por eso la quiero yo tanto, por siempre la llamaré preciosa, isla del Caribe, isla del Caribe, Borinquen. Preciosa te llaman las olas del mar que te baña. Preciosa por ser un encanto, por ser un Edén. Y tienes la noble hidalguía de tierra africana. Y el fiero cantillo del indio bravío lo tienes también. Preciosa te llaman los bardos que cantan tu historia. No importa el tirano te trate con pura maldad. Preciosa serás sin bandera, sin lauro ni gloria. Oh, preciosa, preciosa, te llaman los hijos de la libertad. Preciosa te llaman los hijos de la libertad.
Yes, Caridad de la Luz. People, she told you, you have to join her for the incredible night of open mic performances that she has for New Eurekan Poets Cafe. And that's on Mondays, right, Caridad?
I host on Thursday nights, and Advocate of Word hosts on Monday nights. Monday more poetry, but Thursday nights is all styles welcome. And so it was announced in the New York Times just recently. So
yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, open up the floor, let people know that this is possible for them to pursue a career in this and express themselves in a beautiful way through spoken word art, poetry. Thank you so much, Caridad, for singing that for us. Thank you. I love you. And let's go on to Tuffy Questel. I have to find him now in my. Hey, here you go. All right, Tuffy, how are you, honey?
I'm good, Elaine. How are you, darling?
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to be like not being Zoom bombed right now.
Listen, it sounded like a bunch of cab drivers were getting online with us. It was hilarious.
My goodness, you don't know. All right, so here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tuffy Questel. Now, I asked him if he would please join us to sing what for me was as much of a national anthem as anything else was. Growing up in Brownsville, Brooklyn, my hometown, we sang Lift Every Voice and Sing. So here we are, Tuffy Questel. Thank you for honoring us with Lift Every Voice and Sing. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, Bruja. Thank you for, it's funny, when you said she knocks your socks off, I almost lifted my foot to the camera so you can see I had no socks on. But yeah, it's my pleasure and my honor. Thank you very much for letting me do this. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day Let us march on till victory is won. I was going to do all three verses, but I know my dog wants to show.
You know, it's so beautiful to see such a big, strong man like you with that little dog. It really brings it back to earth.
I get stopped about that all the time. I got Risen, which is his name. I got him on Easter when he was a baby, but I got a small dog because I had a small child, and now she's 12 and she's a big girl, and he's still small, but it works for her.
And it works for you too, I'm sure.
It definitely does, right,
Thank you
Riz?
so much for that beautiful performance. I truly appreciate it. Everybody, follow Tuffy Questel. Tuffy, make sure, Jason, please put his and Caridad's Instagram on the chat box so everybody could follow. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with some spoken word by one of the premier spoken word artists in the world, I tell you. And his name is Advocate of Words. I'm going to find him here and I'm going to unmute him. There he is. There we go. There we go. All right, let's spotlight. Here is Advocate of Words, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. Get ready for it.
Elaine, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And yes, I host on Monday night. La Bruja hosts on Thursday night. And even when I'm not hosting or I don't have a poem, sometimes I'll go check out the Thursday night because I just want to be part of the community. It's awesome. So I definitely hope you guys check it out. So the poem I'm going to do, I know we're talking about healing, and I know you're probably going to hear a lot of people talking about trying to heal other people, but my poem is about someone who healed me, right? And we're doing poetry, so it's only right that I do my favorite love poem. So here we go. I turn acorns into bombs and play wingman at the barber. Make a motorbike out of bus seats and fly to lands that man don't bother. Slip down slides too narrow for a 6'1" body just for the smiles I barter, all in a day's work of me hoping to become a better father. I got a billion yeses in reserve for when my son asks, "Want to play with me?" I might let him curse on the low, but he will say please and thank you graciously. Like his pops, he tends to talk a lot and he'll force you to learn how to listen patiently. But don't be alarmed if you see us walking down the street shooting imaginary laser beams. Pachoom, pachoom, pachoom. We like to do that. Every toy in the store that greets his eyes, I promise he's requesting, and I keep saying no until he starts asking the right type of questions, because I can't always be there to be an immediate intervention. So even in between the Millennium Falcon and Death Star, I sneak in a lesson. I'll be damned if that next Lego set is built by I. Let him throw a tantrum and huff and puff and sit and cry. Let him hold his breath, even put his own finger in his eye. I purchased said item, I'll make him earn it, and after he throws his fit, he'll try. May he learn that people only truly support those who are doing for themselves, and we are all just one lost privilege away from living in a hell. So carry a big stick, but don't knock others' hearts off their shelves. Morals emit rings and karma hears all tolled bells. Now, now listen, I don't know how anyone on Zoom right now sees the role of a parent. The end-all be-all of raising a kid is not what I'm declaring. By no means am I some super dad who's ethereal seafaring. I just felt like the need for more love poems was apparent. It has taken a child to make me feel self-conscious. Yo, Elaine, put me on the stage, even on Zoom, anywhere in the world, and I promise you, in my head, I'm thinking, psst, I got this. I can have slang sound proper, make malleable out of the obnoxious, but being charged to be the father of heaven's favorite comes with no manual I could stick in my back pocket. I show bravery when scared and hide a moon of fear behind the marble of courage. Indeed, mini-me has given me more than just a proverbial purpose. Yo, someone better tell Advocate of Words that someone's dissecting the validity of his verbiage. Every word, every connotation, every action is being broken down like PETA at a circus. So in closing, If my son wants to grow up and become a hippie who will cook and bake and griddle soy, or a Nuyorican poet, still unwilling to deal with his own complexes like a fickle Freud, the day he steps out from under my shadow will be one of bitter joy, because although he is destined to become a great man, he will always be my little boy. Thank you.
Ah, yes. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for really showing how the value of a great father and
Now he just makes me look good and I take all the credit. Thank you. I appreciate that though. I thank
yes.
you.
That was amazing. You're getting lots of props on the chat box. I see that. Everybody follow at Advocate of Words. Words is with the Z at the end on Instagram. Check him out on Monday nights. Nuyorican holds this event on Monday nights. Spoken word, open mic nights. Caridad hosted on Thursday. Join them. It's an incredible event where people just get to express themselves in art. So thank you so much, Advocate for Words.
Thank you
And
for having me.
now, thank
Appreciate
you
it.
so much. Wow, that was incredible. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, who do we have now? Who do I pull out of my hat of talented individuals in the community that I know? I had to ask this 9-year-old girl that is so wonderful, incredible. Her spirit is beautiful. She is a singer. She was on Pequeño Gigantes recently. And I'm going to spotlight her video right now and I'm going to ask them to unmute. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Isabella Velasquez. And if you notice that face, she's also the cover girl in Brownsville Bred the book. I expect her to be my Elaine in my film. She is absolutely talented and wonderful. And she's going to grace us first with a song that is one of my favorites, Never Enough. And definitely follow Isabella Velasquez official. And take it away, Isabella. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Isabella. I'm 9 years old and I live in Miami Beach, Florida. You can go follow me on my Instagram at Isabella Velasquez Official again. And today I wanted, right now, I'm going to sing Never Enough by the Greatest Showman. And later I'm going to sing in Spanish, Víveme by Laura Pausini. And I want to dedicate this performance to George Floyd and his family. I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky, never be enough, never be enough. Cows of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. For me, for me. out. All the stars will not stop. Never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold, these hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough. Never be Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Did I tell you or what? Isabella Velasquez, you have to follow her and stay tuned because we're going to be hearing more from this little girl. She's going to be performing a song in Spanish, Víveme, next, right? Am I right? Okay, great. So she'll be performing later on. So please stay tuned because this little kid is so amazing. I'm so proud to know her and really to support her goals in the entertainment industry, not only as a singer but as an actress as well. And as I said before, I expect that she's going to play little Elaine in the movie of Brownsville Bred. So Isabella, we are going to, I don't know how anybody's going to follow it up, but if anybody can follow it up, you know who it's going to be? It's going to be these Broadway stars coming up next, people. So, Isabella, I'm going to mute you now. And, you know, I know that they're here in the room with us. We have Danny Bolero, Jenny Lispadilla, Cedric Leyva Jr., Andrea Burns, and who did I miss there? Danny, Andrea, oh, and Natalie Toro. How could I forget? So listen, let me just tell you about this because my friend Danny Bolero, who's an actor, Broadway star, you know these people from In the Heights and lots of other Broadway shows. Danny reached out to me and he said, "Listen, Elaine, I'm feeling very verklempt right now. I feel hopeless. A friend of mine died from COVID, and Felipe Gorostiza uh, died from COVID, and he felt so helpless. So he turned to music. You know, he's a singer, he's an actor. He turned to music, and the song that played was called "The New World" from Jason Robert Brown's Songs for a New World, and the message was so right for him at that moment that he was like, I have to do something about this. And he reached out to Jason Robert Brown and said, please, please, can I put together a bunch of Broadway stars and we could do a bilingual version of The New World? And thankfully, Jason Robert Brown said yes. And then they had the amazing, of course, musical director and composer Jamie Lozano, who joined up with the team, and together with Jesus Altamira, they put together this new bilingual version. And you know, it's so beautiful that I mean, really, you're not going to be able to believe this. I'm going to share my screen with you now because we were afraid of lagging. So we asked them to perform separately, and I put them together. And this is just incredible. So get ready, people, because you're not going to be able to really get over this performance. I promise you. It's such a great performance. And without further ado, here is the premiere of the Broadway song, The New World, Un Nuevo Mundo, with Danny Bolero, Jenny Lispadilla, Andrea Burns, Natalie Toro, and Cedric Leyva Jr. Get ready, guys. And here it is.
moment before it all becomes clear. And in that one moment, you start to believe there's nothing to fear. It's about 1 second. And just when you're on the verge of success, the sky starts to change and the wind starts to blow. And oh, you're suddenly a stranger. There's no explaining where you stand. And you didn't know that you sometimes have to go, found an unexpected bend, and the road will end in a new world.
Try to stand tall, but nothing's the same, and the wind starts to blow, and oh, you're suddenly a stranger in some completely different land, and you thought you knew, but you didn't have a clue that the surface sometimes cracks to reveal the tracks to a new world. You have a house in the hills. You have a job on the coast.
You find a lover you sure you believe in.
You get a fool in the bed. But then the earthquake hits. Then the bank closes in.
And you realize you didn't know anything.
Nobody told you the best way to steer when the wind starts to blow. All of a sudden, your life is different than you planned, and you have to stay until you somehow find a way to be sure of what you'll be. That you might be a new world charging through the air, a new world just beyond the mountain, waiting there, waiting there, a new world shattering the silence. There's a new world I'm afraid to see, a new world louder every moment. Come to me, come to me. Un mundo nuevo tras la aurora, nuevo tras la aurora, nuevo tras el mar.
Yes. Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about, people. Was that amazing or what? That is what that is all about. I'm going to unmute Danny Valero right now because he's here with us. He's the guy who had the dream for this. Danny, talk to me a little bit about this.
And yeah, well, as you said, you know, I was sitting around watching the numbers grow, and I had heard that a friend of mine had passed, and it happened so quickly. And the finality of it and the quickness of it, it just blew me away. And
And so I wanted to say something. I you know, because there was a time that we were losing 700 to 800 people a week, and when you know someone that has been affected like that, it just floors you. And I wanted to say something. So the best way I could do it is through music. So I called some of my friends, and they were happy to jump on board and try to give this a message of hope moving forward, but also knowing what we've left behind, the people that we left behind, or bring them with us into the new world, their memory.
Yes, I'm gonna unmute Cedric Leba Jr. right now, who I'm gonna spotlight his video who you saw there. Isn't that, look at that performer right there. So listen, guys, we're gonna make that performance available to you guys on YouTube. But Cedric, tell me when Danny reached out to you, you know, what happened?
Yeah, when he reached out to me, can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, when he reached out, the first initial reaction was fear, because there have been some heavy shoes that have done that role before, and but then immediately after that fear, I was just so honored and pumped to be a part of this amazing group of talent and people that I look up to, and I'm just so incredibly honored to have done it. And thank you for your wonderful work, Elaine, and thank you for this platform.
Oh, that was a pleasure. It was an absolute pleasure working with you guys to get this done. And again, I'm just going to say, I can't find anybody else in the room. Oh, there's Jenny Padilla. I'm going to ask Jenny Liz Padilla, is unmuted now, another Broadway star who was a part of that. Let me just reiterate that these guys did not rehearse together.
Nope.
They did not rehearse together. They just said, I don't know, put on the thing. And look, this is why they're Broadway stars, right? Because they call to action, they're on it. So Jenny, tell me about that moment.
Well, when Danny approached and me to do it through email and Messenger, he had to reach out a couple of different ways. I'm kind of hard to reach right now. I'm all over the place. But when he sent it to me, the idea, I was floored, and it was an absolute yes. It wasn't a question about it. And it was, I feel like a lot of us here, at least myself personally, speaking for myself, you feel almost like, what can you do? How can you help? You know, we have to be in our house. We can't go out, but like, you just feel almost so helpless in the situation. And the only thing that has been kind of getting me through and is art. Is like being able to create, like, is there something we can do to pay tribute, to provide inspiration, entertainment in some way?
Yes, that's right. Art is not canceled. That's why we named it Art is Not Canceled, people. So listen, I know Natalie Toro is on as well, but I can't seem to get her to come on. But listen, Jason is going to put all of their Instagram information on, and we are going to make this, if you follow any of us, at Elaine del Valle Director, at Jenny Liz Padilla, at Jason will put it on. ELA.
East LA actor in NYC.
ELA actor in NYC, or Cedric Leba Jr. Look, you just find these people. Trust me, you'll find them. They're easy to find because they're stars. And you'll be able to get that song anywhere and share it. Okay, so sharing that beautiful message. And now, you know, we were hijacked earlier, so I have to move forward in this as much as I want to stay talking to everybody. But now we are ready for none other than Eric. Let me spotlight myself for a moment. All this technical stuff. Wow, I'm getting good at it. Okay, and now we have Eric Dominique Perez, who's going to be doing a little bit of his show El Gringuito for us. And he's going to be performing, as soon as New Yorican is back open, he'll be performing his new one-man show, Brave Young Lord 50. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is Eric Dominique Perez.
Yo, what's up, my people? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing all right. Everybody's safe and everything. Elaine, thank you for having me, New Yorican Post Cafe. Today I'm going to be doing two pieces. This one piece is called, it's self-titled, so I'm going to get into it right now. I'm the redheaded Boricua, outsider amongst gringos and amongst Boricuas. Italianos, Boricuas, men, women would all say, you're not Puerto Rican. But what is Puerto Rican? Puerto Ricans that smell of coconuts, that see cow shit. Waves of the ocean, horses galloping paso fino, pollitos running around, guayaberas en pavas, the sound of motorcycles, rotary car, cowbells, the cuatro, the clave, and the coqui, who hits a high note with his coqui and dances to the beat of pa, 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 pa. Boricua is also salsa, freestyle, bomba, plena, little lie, b-boying, girls with hoop earrings, guys with white tank tops, the projects and tenements, flags of the parade, speaking Spanish, English, Ebonics, Spanglish. It's a feeling of pride that comes from within, radiating outwards for all to see. I stand tall before you, a flamboyant tree, my Puerto Rican identity evident in my strong trunk, deep roots, vibrant red leaves. Unapologetic in my ability to stand apart, to stand on my own, to stand here before you. Whether I dress like a rockero, a cocoro, a househead, a hip-hop head, a soldier, a businessman, college student, or just take off my clothes and be butt naked, I could stand here, look you all in the eyes and tell you that this is Puerto Rican. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter where I'm at, where I'm from. I will always be authentic, the two-sided coin, red-headed jibarito de Puerto Rico, with ingredients from both sides of the Atlantic, with a whole lot of love to go around. Ay bendito, my name is El Gringuito. And if you feel this, I want you to smash that like button. All right, so guys, check it out. So I'm the artistic director and artistic director and also the owner of the company called Dead Jibaros Productions. You get your swag, just hit me up. You can check me out at Dead Jibaros Society on Instagram and just hit me up, we get some swag for you guys.
Tell us about the new show that you're doing, Eric. The new show coming to the Nuyorican, the Brave Young Lord 50.
Right. All right. So the show that we're going to be doing at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe is my second one-man show. It's actually called Brave Lord 50, but it's about the young lords. And this show is pretty much it's a history lesson about the civil rights time, about the young lords. And for you who didn't know who the young lords were, the young lords, they were under the Black Panthers umbrella, and they led a lot of revolution peacefully during the civil rights time. And I'm going to do a little bit of the poem from the show itself. I changed it around a little bit to maneuver what's going on today, out there and everything. So again, I'm pro protesting, but safely, not rioting. So let's check this out. It's called The Young Lords Moxie Manifesto. Moxie, an interesting word, moxie. Dictionary defines it as a self-possessed confidence, seasoned with an attitude of fearlessness in everyday circumstances, with the capacity to stand alone in favor of any unpopular opinion. The favor to stand alone in favor of any unpopular opinion. Well, I'd like to share with you guys the Young Lords Moxie Manifesto. 1, opposition to racism and true education of Creole culture. 2, equality for women, an end to machismo. 3, free social programs from the community alphabetical tree. A, free breakfast for children before going to school. B, free clothing for the needed. C, free daycare for single working parents. D, free healthcare for low-income residents. We're all brave lords, sons and daughters of the young lords, who taught us how to fight without any hype while using consciousness of awareness against any type of adversity and animosity by educating and illuminating ourselves, by engaging in collective movements to end any type of discrimination and oppression of Latinos and all poor humans in this nation, while tagging the slogan words across their barrio walls. Un pueblo unido jamás será vencido, with the subtitles in the bottom, united people will never be defeated. So now I say what the young lords used to say: why stay silent to the people who hate by offending others' race, as if we've been living in the planet of the apes? Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm a descendant of a Jibarito Lareño, a Borinquenier, who marched to the beat of a Lelolai, Lelolai, when he rocked his uniform of the 65th Infanteria and won the loteria by being born in Borinquen. Borinquen in Arawak language translation, here it is without any hesitation: land of the brave lords, who gave birth many centuries later in the northern lands to the young lords who represented the Latino nation when most leaders of the urban barrios had seemed to be on vacation. These revolutionary young soul rebels penetrated political education and self-determination values without any value into the minds of the poor oppressed Latinos who were treated as they were Gambinos as they struggled against authorities that discriminated minorities in the inner city concrete jungle while never being afraid to rumble, always ready to take on the courts as organized soldiers of struggles who popped old delusional bubbles, but always remained humble. Even though they got in trouble, that didn't stop their puzzle, making old people in the urban barrios #1 with the power of love. So I'd like to close this chapter with the words of Che Guevara. Hasta la victoria siempre, pa'lante, siempre, pa'lante. And if you feel this again, I'd like you guys to smash that like button. And these words of knowledge have been brought to you by the ginger bad boy of the New Eurekan Poetics movement, El Gringuito.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Eric. So again, ladies and gentlemen, El Gringuito, Eric Dominique Perez. You can follow him on Instagram. Jason's gonna put his I'm gonna mess it up. Dead Jibaro Society, right?
Dead Jibaro Societies.
Yes,
Dead
yes.
Jibaros.
So follow him there, ladies and gentlemen, and definitely check out his new show at the New Eurekan Poets Cafe as soon as they open. And here we are. I'm back with you guys, and I am going to move on to the lineup now. Tonight, I asked somebody who is related to me, but she's not just, there's no nepotism here. This girl was signed to Jew Unit Records. Her name is Leah Quesada. She's a Dominican, Puerto Rican, my cousin. She had a very, very popular song out called Sunshine with Little Flip. She's toured all over the world. Her name is Leah Quesada, and I'm going to unmute her and spotlight her beauty right now. She's going to sing a song by Marvin Gaye that is particularly healing for this moment right now. Welcome, everybody. Leah Quesada. Leah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. This is so awesome.
I hear the baby in the background, so.
Yeah, she's been wanting to take over for a while now.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but
Yeah,
here we are, guys, with Leah. Leah, are you ready to go?
I think so. I just got to get my key right, and then I will.
All right.
Because the music didn't sound
Yeah, play the key, and then she's gonna sing a cappella, guys, because we had some technical issues with the music, but Leah is gonna be ready to sing for us. Leah, you let me know when. Oh wait, you're muted. Hold on. You're muted again. Okay, now you're unmuted. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay, did you play the key?
Yeah.
All right, we're ready to go then.
Okay.
Hit it, girl.
Mother, mother. 1 second, guys. Mother, mother. There's too many of you crying. Brother, brother, brother. There's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today, yeah. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today, yeah. Picket lines, picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see, oh, what's going on, yeah, what's going on, yeah, what's going on, oh, what's going on. Mother, mother, everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us? simply 'cause our hair is long. Oh, you know we've got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. Oh, picket lines, picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? That's all I got for you guys.
That's all? Is that all? Really? Is that all? That's like a bunch of snaps are going on, Leah. Listen, Leah, thank you so much for joining us. That was absolutely beautiful. So apropos to what's going on today. This is a night of healing. Thank you all for being with us, and especially to our performers who somehow are doing this, guys. Art is not canceled. We are here to enlighten, express, and evolve. So thank you, Leah, for joining us. And because we got Zoom bombed, we're gonna move right on into the lineup. People follow her at Leah_Quesada. She's pretty awesome, and you know why. And all of our artists. And now we're gonna go back to guess who, guys? Isabella Velasquez. And stay tuned, because after her we have Edwin Vasquez, Karen Rodriguez, and another little tiny surprise that I have for you. That's a good way to have fun tonight. So okay, let me spotlight myself. All these technical issues here going on, and we're gonna go back to Isabella Velasquez, the 9-year-old sensation. I like to call her my discovery. So Isabella, let me just find you. And there she is. Okay, Isabella, we are spotlighting your video right now. Are you ready? What are you singing for us?
Yes. So right now I'm going to sing. Right now I'm going to speak Spanish. So ahorita voy a cantar Víveme de Laura Pausini.
Excellent. Take it away, Isa.
I'm going to sing Víveme by Laura Pausini. Necesito más de nada ahora que en un minuto por intenso fuera y dentro. Créeme esta vez, créeme, verás, no acabará más. Cuando sea escrito en alto, vuela a llamar. Todo depende de mi cuerpo. Ahora ya lo sé. Ay, ya no es fácil tu Dios, que la vieja no se cierran los ojos, pues sabemos lo que es necesidad. Víveme sin mi ahora, que es la vida de una hora. No me dejes que me desnudo, los espacios que hablas no lo permito. Víveme sin más vergüenza, aunque sea tu mundo en contra, con la paciencia y con más sentido. Contigo. Que te transformas en un cuadro de mí. Sí, entre mi realidad necesitas vivir un poco más. Vive soñadora, imagínate una hora, no me dejes libre, no quieres todo. Luego fácil que hagas tú y yo te ruego. Vive encima de vuelta, aunque sea un poco en contra. Déjala permiso y no más sentido. Lo que podemos vivir. La fantasía me esperan días de una ilimitada dicha. Es tu guión, la vida mía. Me enfocas en y dejas pones las ideas. Vive soñadora, aunque esté todo el mundo en contra. Deja la apariencia y toma el sentido. Y siente lo que va adentro. Gracias, muchas gracias.
That was amazing, Isabella. Thank you so much. Guys, we're also taking questions for any of the artists. So if anybody has questions to ask, definitely put them in the chat box. Follow at Isabella Velasquez Official. You'll be able to hear her songs without the technical issues that we're having tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, Isabella. You are a star, young lady. And, you know, like I said, Isabella is the cover girl of Brownsville Bread. If you guys want to win a copy of Brownsville Bread, put I Want Brownsville Bread, the novel, or I Want Brownsville Bread, the stage play. I have both of them available. You can only win one. So, that's Isabella there. She's going to be the star of my film Brownsville Bread. And in addition, with my Brownsville Bread, I also have another very special artist joining us tonight. Thank you so much, Isabella. You were amazing.
Muchas gracias.
Isabella has a big fan base out in Mexico from working on Pequeño Gigantes. So tonight, we also have an amazing artist. Honestly, this is my kind of music. Like, this is for me, when I first heard Edwin Vasquez, I was just blown away by the talent, by the timelessness of his music. So I think that you guys are going to be blown away. He's going to sing my favorite song, Has Cambiado, which I've asked, and he has generously given me the permission to use it in my film. He's an amazing artist, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to sing and play for you live. Can you hear me, Edwin?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You got some reverb going on too.
Yeah, I'm gonna set the music up. I want you to know that this instrumentation was actually sent to me from a great pianist in Colombia. And his name is Haider Parras. I want to send him my thanks for this beautiful arrangement over here, because I have the recording and I wanted to get an instrumental especially done for this.
Thank you so much for that.
It's my pleasure.
I mean, the way that you sang it the other day, he was on Facebook Live, guys. You guys have to follow Edwin Vasquez Musica at Instagram. Find him on Facebook. He does these Facebook Live performances. And literally, it was at night. I saw that he was live. I tapped him and he said, "Oh, I see Elaine is here. Let me sing this song." Out of the blue, he pulls this song out, and it was absolutely incredible. So I know you're going to wow them tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, a talent, a unique singer-songwriter with his original song, Has Cambiado. You can go on iTunes and buy it. You're going to love it. I mean, I love it. So I can't say enough about him, but let me just be quiet and let the man sing, because I know that's what you really want to hear.
I'm going to hit the play button and we're going to...
Do it, brother. Do it. Excited. Yes.
Has cambiado Esta misma se te nota en el rostro. Has cambiado, ya no me veo en el espejo de tus ojos. Has cambiado, ya no me buscas, no me llamas, no me esperas. Ya no me cantas, no me sueñas ni te inspiro con poemas. Has cambiado y se fue que ya me tienes olvidado. Solo recuerdo una cosa de pasado. Me hace daño que estoy llegando. Has cambiado. Has cambiado. Aceptas morir en plena vida. En un instante, todos mis sueños se han convertido en pesadillas. Has cambiado, has transformado en el secreto de tu vida. En un extraño desconocido, has olvidado. Has cambiado y seguro que ya me tienes olvidado. Solo recuerdo una cosa del pasado. Me hace daño que estoy llegando. Has cambiado. Has cambiado y seguro que ya me tienes olvidado. Solo recuerdo una cosa del pasado. Me hace daño que si llegamos. Me hace daño que si llegamos. Me hace daño que estoy llegando. Has cambiado.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Edwin Vasquez, my goodness. Well, let me tell you something. I just have to say something about that song. Not only is it my favorite song still today, you guys have to buy it on iTunes. Has Cambiado. Check out all of Edwin's music, but also a little story about that. I had some guys working in my apartment, and one of them was painting, the other one was spackling, and I was playing from my iTunes, and I was playing Has Cambiado, and both guys by the second verse were singing the song, and they said, "Oh, I love this song." They never heard it before in their lives. But that's the power of Has Cambiado and the soulful sounds of Edwin Vasquez. And I mean, you sounded great tonight, but I'm telling you, you guys, when there's no technical issues, when there's no music falling out, this song and Edwin Vasquez and everything that he does, I know he performs all the time when COVID is not active. He's been performing at Disney, so follow him. He gives incredible performances, and that was just one of them tonight that made me so proud. Thank you so much, Edwin, for being my
Thank you,
friend,
Elaine.
for being a part of this, for your patience and all of these technical
My
issues.
honor.
Thank you
My,
so much.
my
Has
honor, my privilege.
cambiado. Edwin Vasquez Musica. Put your follow on the chat so everybody could follow you. I'm sure everybody's a fan as I am right now.
Thank you. Thank you. You can find me easily, actually. Edwin Vasquez Musica. You'll find me everywhere. Everywhere. Just look
Edwin
that way.
Vasquez Musica, like music with an A if you guys don't speak Spanish. Edwin
Yeah.
Vasquez is double Z, a Z,
Yeah.
VAZQEZ, but you'll see it on his name. So just check him out. Thank you so much, Edwin. That
It's
was
my
just
honor.
absolutely incredible. Okay, so wow, guys, we're getting almost to the end of our night. It's been an exciting, challenging night, but exciting. And we have with us tonight she's been my idol for a long time because back when American Idol was the bomb, like you had to watch American Idol. Um, we found Karen Rodriguez, who was representing New York, and she graduated from the High School of the Performing Arts. She was born in Miami, where I am right now, and graduated from the High School of the Performing Arts, bred in New York City, and she was representing. I think you were like the first artist that I ever heard on Idol perform in Spanish, and it
Yes.
made me so proud. It just like
Thank
it just
you.
made me so proud. I was so happy. I was like immediately following you, voting for you, everything. And we're so lucky to have Karen Rodriguez with us tonight. She's gonna sing a beautiful song. Actually, maybe she'll even grace us with two songs.
You let me know. I have both of
Yes,
them. I
yes,
have both
yes.
of them ready. So you tell me.
You're gonna start with Rise, right?
Okay, or you want me
Yeah.
to end with that one? Whatever you want.
No, let's start with Rise because
Okay,
listen,
sounds
guys, she has millions of hits on her YouTube videos, so you have to follow her on YouTube at Karen with a K, the Siren, Karen the Siren on YouTube, and definitely on Instagram, Karen Rodriguez Official, because there's no other Karen Rodriguez official in the world. So, Karen, please grace us with your beautiful voice with Rise.
Thank you for having me. Perfect. Okay, are we good? Everything's good. I'm gonna start the track, okay? Okay. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet, move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, that we have each other, for that we have each other. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we will rise, and I'll rise up. Rise like the day, I'll rise up. In spite of fear, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up high like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. For you. Thank you, guys.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Does everybody want to hear another song from Karen? Come on, yes, definitely. Guys, at Karen Rodriguez official Instagram, at Karen the Siren on YouTube. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you so much for that. Karen's going to sing another song for us. This one's called Smile, right?
Yes, Smile.
Yeah, because we wanted to end this. Look, we got the rising, and now we want to end this with a smile. And this is our last singing performance. And then after this, I'm going to play one of my favorite characters. It's an animated character doing spoken word art. It's the first time. So I want everybody to leave with a big smile in their heart. And definitely, Karen, give it to us, baby. Give us the smile. Make us all smile.
I think with everything that's going on, you know, we have to definitely comprehend and be part of everything that's going on, and be present. And although these are terrifying times, I think the message should still be of hope and love and unity, and definitely smile in the face of adversity. So I hope that this provides a little bit of peace to everybody. So and give me a second while I pull up the, there we go.
No problem. You're perfect. You can do no wrong. This whole lineup, am I right, people? This whole lineup of incredible artists all coming together. And this is a time where we're not performing. It's, you know, work is, it's COVID. We have to be careful. We're not performing, but this is just a great way for us all to express ourselves. And here we are with Smile. Thank you so much, Karen Rodriguez.
Thank you for having me. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fears and sorrow. Smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness.
Although a tear might be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Thank you for having me, Elaine. This is awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes. I just, I can't thank all of my artists enough tonight. Karen Rodriguez official, everybody check her out, please. This girl is so talented. And wasn't everybody so talented tonight? We don't hear enough from these talented artists, and it's my sincere honor to if you don't know them and don't follow them, it's such an honor for me to present them to you like this, so that you can know the talent that's out there, and there are so many of them out there. So we're gonna close out this evening. I mean, Karen just did it, but a dear friend of mine, Victor Cruz. Thank you so much, Karen. You're amazing. Edwin Vasquez, Danny Valero, Cedric Lieber Jr., Jenny Liz Padilla, Isabella Velasquez, Eric Dominique Perez, Advocate of Words, Caridad de la Luz. The entire lineup tonight was just absolutely incredible. And so I reached out to a friend of mine because I knew I was going to be doing these, singing with some spoken word. And I have a friend, his name is Victor Cruz. He's in a lot of films. He makes films. He has an acting studio in New York. And he's been doing a podcast, but also putting out this animated character named Tita. And it just makes me laugh. And I wanted to end tonight. I told him, hey, by any chance, does your animated character Tita do any spoken word? And he said, yeah, I think she does do some spoken word. Let me ask her. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share my screen with you now to introduce you to Tita. Definitely Victor Cruz Films, Victor Cruz Acting Studio. And I'm going to play for you this beautiful spoken word artist. I hope she makes you laugh and puts a smile in your face. This is Tita.
What's up, everybody? My name is Tita. How you doing? Mira, I've never done poetry before, fíjate, but this is a really good, opportunity to do, and I really appreciate it. I want to say thank you to Elaine del Valle, and also thank you to New York Poets Cafe, and to all the performers tonight. This is a really exciting night for me, so thank you so much, fíjate, from the bottom of my little heart, okay? All right, so this piece that I'm going to attempt to perform is a little piece that I wrote a long time ago, and I never imagined that I would perform it, but the poem is called Where I'm From, all right? So you can get a little more sense of who I am, before you judge me. Okay, here I am. Where I'm from Lincoln Hospital to St. Pius Elementary, my journey started on 142nd Street and Brook Avenue, where 3 bodegas on my corner fight to win the prize. And the Pope came to visit one time. I even kissed the ground. I was like, Papi, don't kiss the ground, all right? Because the ground is dirty. where a slice of pizza went from 25 cents, fíjate, to no cents, to charging $1.20. From 138th Street to La Tercera, that was a good workout. Yeah, from shopping at McCorry's to Alexander's to the Wiz to buy your latest record to Las Machinas and back. Oh my God, I miss the Wiz so much, and I miss Alexander's. Y Las Machinas, forget it, I miss them so much. Memories of an icy or a piragua at St. Mary's Park while the pompa used to like shoot water at the kids, fíjate. It was so much fun. From Los Numeritos to the slot machines in the back of Felix's bodega. I know that shit was illegal, but I didn't care. It was mad fun. It was my little Elaine city, all right? From penny candies to mommy's yummy coffee to the sweet smells of pernil on Christmas morning. From bochinches to bedtime stories to mommy's cuentos en la televisión. Fíjate. St. Pius was the church and school that I went to, where Jesus cried above the altar. And I kept thinking to myself, how come nobody will help him? Bendito, he's up there crying. Somebody help him. Help me. Help me understand how time has gone by so fast. How the clock has selfishly pushed the hands of time. And just looking at us like, I don't care. You do what you got to do. You figure it out. You survive. You're important. I'm important. We all important. So let's start honoring each other's dreams and journeys. From Lincoln Hospital, and I'm talking about the old Lincoln Hospital with the ugly beds and the chains and shit, to St. Pius Elementary, my journey started on 142nd Street on Brook Avenue. And I'm so glad que fíjate, I had the village that raised me. Thank you. Gracias. Gracias. Thank you.
And that was Tita, ladies and gentlemen. Follow Victor Cruz Films, Victor Cruz Acting Studio. He's in New York. If anybody needs any acting in New York, definitely Victor Cruz is the man. You know, that really put a smile on my face. I was noticing a bunch of you all there laughing at it and enjoying. I hope you guys enjoyed this evening. Definitely, if you did, I don't know why you signed on, if it's because of me, if it's because of another artist. I want you guys to know the relevance and the importance of the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. It's an absolutely glorious place to be a performer. There's no bureaucracy. You say, I want to perform, you're performing there. There's open mic nights. They do this. This is not just Elaine del Valle putting together an event. This is like, they do it all the time with Caridad de la Luz hosting open mic nights on Thursday. Everybody can sign up and go in. And I'm talking, when I was there doing the tagged video, it was an open mic night that everybody was waiting to see Caridad de la Luz and to perform, and they were signing up, and it was I think the doors opened at around 8 o'clock or something like that. I got there at around 4 p.m. and the line started, and people were sitting outside, sitting on the floor. Some people brought their chairs. So this is what a special event and what a special place and what a special hostess Caridad is, and definitely Advocate of Words that also hosts on Monday night. Definitely, guys, if you want to give to an arts organization, consider the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. That's a not-for-profit, and follow all of the artists that were with us tonight. And I know all their names, but I'm gonna read it just in case I mess up, because I don't want anybody to feel like I left them out, because they were also special tonight. Definitely Caridad de la Luz, La Bruja. Check her out. Tuffy Questel, who sang Lift Every Voice and Sing. Thank you so much. Advocate of Words, who spit it out there. I know everybody was snapping away. I know I was. Isabella Velasquez, she is the future, right? Our little 9-year-old Latina wonder there. And definitely follow her. The Broadway Stars. Was that an amazing Broadway performance? Oh my goodness. Cedric Leva Jr., Danny Bolero, Jenny Liz Padilla, Andrea Burns, Natalie Toro, who sang Jason Roberts Brown's The New World, new rendition, bilingual rendition, called Un Nuevo Mundo. And follow any of us or all of us, and we're gonna put it out on Vimeo so you guys could share that rendition. It was definitely so beautiful and done with so much love by everybody, doing it for, for nothing. Like, I double my salary every time I do this, 0 times 2, right? Which I'm so grateful to be able to be here. Eric Dominique Perez, definitely go check out his new show happening at the New Eurekan Poets Cafe when they open up. Leah Quesada, who came out a little bit of her retirement from G Unit Records to sing What's Going On For You, my cousin, a beautiful songstress and human being. Isabella Velasquez again performed for us. Edwin Vasquez, hello. You definitely have to tune into him and follow him on Instagram, because every time I'm on, like he's doing a live broadcast, and he's like playing the guitar. He's doing his thing, and he's always sounding great. And definitely when things open up again, if you follow him, he's gonna send you messages on like where to go to see him live. And this guy performs live, and it's so beautiful. I've never heard live performances happen so impromptu like I have from Edwin Vasquez. And Karen Rodriguez, hello, our American Latina idol over here. She was absolutely amazing. Definitely follow her, guys. And thank you so much for your patience tonight and what was happening, for staying on with us. And Tita, don't forget Tita, Victor Cruz Creations. So you guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I am Elaine del Valle. Follow me. I'm an artist. I'm a performer. I'm a casting director. I'm a producer. I'm a director. Do not fear the multi-hyphenate, okay? And if anybody has, I know you guys put it in the chat that you guys, whoever wanted Brownsville Bread, the novel or the stage play, Jason from the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. Thank you, New Eurekan Poets Cafe. Daniel Gallant, Jason Quinones, and Emily Colden, who makes this all happen. Cedric Leba Jr. wants to also promote his film Release. So check that out. It's a spoken word poetry short film. So follow Cedric Leba Jr. and check out his stuff. And Jason, please copy this this chat for me, because we're gonna choose our 10 winners afterward. And you know what? I don't know how to find you afterward. I should have thought about that. You know what? Follow me, subscribe, and we're gonna announce the winners. I don't know how we're gonna announce the winners, but I promise you, 10 people will win the stage play, 10 people will win the book, and I'll get it to you. So with all gratitude, Jason, are you with us? My host from New Eurekan Poets Cafe. Yes, you got rid of that hacker that made tonight have less viewers than normal, but we made it happen. So everybody, thank you so much. And Jason, can you copy that chat for me so that I know everybody's email address if they win it? I want to be able to contact them and get an address.
Not a problem.
Okay, great. So should everybody put on their or their email address who wanted the book, Jason?
Yes, please put it in the chat, because this chat transcript will be recorded.
Okay, so I'm sorry, did you just say that the chat will be recorded or not recorded?
Yes, it's gonna be transcribed. Yes. The whole chat is recorded. Everybody who said anything in the chat is recorded.
Okay. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you to all of our talent. Caridad, you stuck around, girl. Again, be consciously unbiased, okay? Let's heal the world, people. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope this made you feel. I hope this made you feel inspired. I hope this made you feel healed or a little bit healed. Thank you so much for being with us. And I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Adios, New Eurekan Poets Cafe.
Have a good night.
Have a great night, guys.